will have it.
Irish Media Network. We entertain.
I'm Arvine. You're very welcome to the last 16 of Decade of Dance Music Quiz, where we test the contestants' knowledge of music history from the last 10 decades or 100 years. And you're tuned to the Irish Media Network via YouTube and Facebook Live. Good evening, humans. It's day 50 of my personal lockdown. The sun has done a runner from London. Shout out to Steve Brains, who's the final winner of the qualifying rounds. Also, shout out to the legend Collie, who's been rocking Brazilian sounds, DJ sets in his pub DJ studio, keeping our spirits high. Big up, brother. We are now in the last 16 of the show with some serious music brainiacs and the odd blagger, but I can't tell who the blaggers are. I just want to also when I say the word blagger, I want to talk like a pirate, like blagger. I just want to talk like pirate every time I'm saying it. Anyway, I need to move on. And don't forget, if you're watching, make sure you fire in your answers as we go along. Also, if you have any burning questions for our team tonight, like what does Lady Gaga eat for breakfast, or where's the best supply of clubbing goods in Ibiza, fire them in, and the best ones we will try and answer. Okay, then we have two heats tonight, 1 and 2. We have Ci Ci versus Shiarra in round 1, and then straight into Ashley Beedle versus Darren Rice in heat 2. Each round will see them trying to answer 6 of the best from Owen, the quiz wizard. The first round features the lady killer, the man killer, the killer of Andy Bell and destroyer of Billy Scurry. It's the Irish DJ princess of Ibiza and beyond, and the lovely Ci Ci. How are you, Ci Ci?
I'm really good, thanks. Yeah.
What's been happening?
No complaints.
You got into any trouble since the last saw you?
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't doubt that. Yeah, it's been good. I've been just like eating a lot, really, and cooking a lot, and watching a lot of series and dancing a lot on the weekends. But pretty much same. Just trying to get by as best we can.
Awesome.
Looking forward to everything kind of opening up again, hopefully in the near future.
Awesome. So you destroyed Billy Scurry and killed Andy Bell. Have you killed anyone else since the last show?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, fantastic. Right. Next up, she knocked out Polytunnel fanatic Glenn Brady and the mighty Smash Hits ex-editor Kate Thornton. It's the queen of Universal Music London, the #1 Guns N' Roses fan in the world, who once met Slash at a bar and he was crying. It's mother of 2 from North London, Shiarra Bell. Shiarra, do you ever wonder what Lady Gaga has for breakfast? And
no, because I know.
What would you do if you ran out of bog roll?
What, generally? Improvise. I have what my son calls a bum washer, so we're all good, thanks.
Also, did you give Slash a big hug when you met him and asked him how Michael Jackson was?
No, I didn't. I had he had brought his own beverage to the bar, which was pretty wicked. So I had an excuse to go up and say, "Hi Slash, what's that you're drinking? Oh my god, yeah." Make a show of myself.
Well, that wouldn't be anything strange anyway, so well done to you for that one, Shiarra. Okay. Right, okay, so I'm just going to hand over to Owen. He's going to give a quick run through, and then we're going to lash into the 6 questions to see who makes it to the next round. Owen.
Perfect. Cheers, Arvine. So for again, anybody who's not watching, we've got our last 16 tournament here. We've got Ci Ci versus Shiarra up first. 6 questions. They're going to send their answers in to me on WhatsApp. You can send your answers in on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be getting through. The next round is Ashley Beedle and Darren Rice. So 6 questions. Let's see who moves on to the next round.
Awesome. Yeah, just a quick shout out to OK, Elif, Darren McCormick, and the crew for tuning in. You're all very welcome. Please fire in your questions. All right, we'll kick things off with question number 1. You guys ready, Ci Ci?
Yeah, ready as I'll ever be.
Let's see who can take home the bacon. Question number 1. Name the lead singer of Green Day. Name the lead singer of Green Day. Name the lead singer of Green Day. Look at the face on Ci Ci.
I just saw
Name the lead singer.
His whole name.
I mean,
we got both answers in there, Arvine.
Both answers are in there. Okay, lovely. So I have no idea who the lead singer of Green Day, but I think it's like something like Billy Bob Thornton.
It's Billy Joe Armstrong. So Shiarra got Billy Joe, so I'm going to give her the points there. David was the incorrect answer from Ci Ci. Yeah, question 2.
I just
David season. David.
David something.
Dave. Hey, Dave. No disrespect to all the Daves out there. Right, question number 2, which is absolutely, I have no idea how to pronounce this name. What is Nozomu Matsumoto famous for? What is Nozomu Matsumoto famous for?
I think I know the answer to this, which is weird because why the hell would I? And I still don't know it.
Nozomu Matsumoto.
Yeah. Cici would know this one because she's a DJ.
Oh, well, I don't know if I do know it.
That was the kiss of death right there, on, wasn't it?
Okay, so we got all the answers in there, Irvine?
Right, this is like Nozomu Matsumoto famous for. I mean, like, I want to say he opened the first Wagamama's in London, but I've no idea. You're going to have to give me the lowdown on that one.
He created Pioneer and responsible for all Pioneer DJ equipment that you'd use. Created a company in 1938 as a radio repair shop.
Wow. Pioneer started in 1938.
Yep.
I definitely should have known that.
Your endorsements are gone out the window here now.
Yeah.
I know that's a tough question. In fairness, it's a pretty random question, but a good
name.
That was the easy one. Okay, right. We got question number 3. The genre reggaeton. I think you have to say it like that when you say the word.
Reggaeton.
Reggaeton is said to have originated in which country? The genre reggaeton or reggaeton is said to have originated in which country? Reggaeton.
Okay.
Anyone
So
know?
we got both answers in there.
People firing answers. Elif, Dara, Billy Joe something. Billy Joe.
What are they saying?
They're saying Billy Joe something. I think that's the previous question. Reggaeton. Okay, so reggaeton is Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
You are indeed right, yeah. So around the late 90s is said to have originated, influenced by a number of different genres and styles.
Ah, very good, very good, very good. So who got the answer there and who got the
point? Nobody got the points there. So
what did they say?
We got Spain and South America, so they're not too far off, in fairness. It's Spanish language music, so
not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay.
Okay.
All right, next question. Subliminal Records was started by which famous DJ? Subliminal Records was started by which famous DJ?
I mean,
Subliminal?
With the points.
Give you clue.
Yeah, we got a timeline on this round.
Ooh.
So there we go. Yeah, we got the answers in there, Irvine.
Points in, answers in. So it's obviously Eric Murillo.
Yes, obviously it's Eric Murillo. So Cici got
Brian,
the right answer.
not Brian then.
Not Brian.
Brian and Dave.
Brian and David.
Wondering why people ask
with Brian and David.
Brian and David loving life tonight. Let's just say that. Darren McCormick, Eric Murillo, bang on the money. Bang on the money, sunshine. All right, next question. What is the name of Carl Cox's massive club night in Privilege in Ibiza called? Only 4 dates this year, which are probably not going to happen, I'm assuming, at this stage.
Say that again. What's the name of the club night or the club?
What is the name of the club night that he hosts in Privilege in Ibiza this year? They only had 4 dates booked in for it.
God.
I should know this.
Hard.
This is actually a really difficult question, and I actually changed this one, Irvine. So do you want me to call out the question that I changed for you? Because I realized that might be a difficult question for anybody to get. So the question that I replaced was, who's won more solo Grammys, Phil Collins or Eric Clapton?
A hell of a lot easier, that question.
Yeah. So my apologies.
Someone's just okay. Someone's just chiped in with a question here. Who has longer hair, Shiarra or Arvine? I think I've got longer hair. Look at the size of that thing.
He's got longer hair.
Okay, so we got both answers in there.
Both answers are in there. So I'm going to say.
Who do you think of?
I would say Phil Collins. No, Eric Clapton.
Yeah, Phil Collins only won 8, been nominated 28 times. Eric Clapton's won 17 out of 37 nominations. So Cici takes the points there.
One Cici.
That was a wild guess.
It's the name of the game. Right, so the final question. Name one of the Belleville 3 and what genre are they credited as creating? This was a question in a previous round. So if you'd been watching, you would know the answer to this one. Name one of the Belleville 3 and what genre are they credited as creating?
Oh, is that like a double question though?
Well, I'll take any of the answers. So if you get one of the names or the genre.
Name one of the Belleville 3 and what genre are they credited as creating? It's a bit of a tongue twister right there, isn't it? Name one of the Belleville 3 and what genre are they credited as creating?
Yeah, so Shiarra, both of the answers are in here.
Shiarra's got the answers in. They're both in. Yeah, well, it's obviously the Belleville 3 is Kevin Master Reese Saunderson, Derek May, and Jeff Mills, and they created
dance music.
country western, techno.
Country
They created they created reggaeton. They created techno.
They might as well have.
Yeah, so that's the correct answer. Yeah, you got all three answers right, and they created techno as well. So the winner of that knockout tournament is Shiarra Bell.
Oh,
Yeah.
you won.
CC, I thought you were going to win this. I was like, I haven't won this. Like,
No, I knew you were going to win it.
Well done, Shiarra Bell.
Smashed it. 1
I
second.
don't think I did. I did say, which is probably blasphemy, that Phil Collins got more than Eric Clapton. Thanks.
I can't believe I got the last question wrong.
I'm sure both of them will be happy anyway at this stage of the game. You know, that's
Right.
But Shiarra progresses to the next round of.
You're gonna win. I got my money on you to win the whole thing, Shiarra.
not
There you go.
not if Andy Goldstein's involved anywhere along the line.
Okay.
Well done, Shiarra. Congratulations. What's your plan for tonight?
All right.
For tonight, put the kids to bed again, and yeah, come downstairs, drink more gin.
Cece, it's a shame that we have to say goodbye to you.
Celebrate your big win.
CC.
Oh look, it's been lovely. It's been brilliant.
We'll
Until the next
get you back for the next
quiz
round.
round. Yeah, for the next quarantine quiz.
All right, guys. Lots of love.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
very much,
Take
Cece.
Lots
Bye,
of love.
guys. Thank you.
Bye. Right, Shiarra, we'll let you go there.
How do I go?
You can stay there, or you can leave studio. Click on leave studio, and you're gone. Okay, bye, Shiarra. Well done. Shiarra progresses to the next round, and we have still got one round to go. So let's introduce them.
No, I'm in a non-smiling mood now. I just thought I'd be like, one of those really serious dudes, man. Really serious, Arveen, product placement, rave
Yes.
t-shirt.
Yes. Did you see this t-shirt created by Ashley and Joe? Ray. All we need is Ray.
The Hobbit guy was Martin Freeman.
That's it.
That's it. And there was another note I put down. Oh yeah, and I did meet Slash as well.
Did you?
Yeah, seriously.
So
I met Slash once.
was he crying? And did you give him a hug?
No, it was. In fact, it wasn't really a meeting. I kind of brushed past him, and then as I brushed past him, someone went, "That's Slash," and I sort of checked my trousers, and then I just carried on walking.
Oh, here we go. Right, okay, next up is heat number 2 for a place in the quarterfinals and a chance to take on Shiarra Bell, which will be in a week or so's time. First up is a Wexford sneaker fanatic who put the sword into Graham Cruz and Elvis 1990. He's one of the main men at Beat 103.
2103. Jesus, get it right. Come on. Call me. This reflects badly on me.
I know.
Beat, look, product. If you want product placement, there's product placement for you. Look at that bad boy.
Just give me any promos.
Yeah, do you want some promos, Joe?
What's a promo?
Give me everything, Ashley. I want it all. And I want all those old Express 2 exclusive archive remixes as well that I know you got.
Oh, yes. There's a few of those knocking around, I'm sure. I'll have to ask Rocky and Diesel to see where they're hidden. I'm sure you're around, yeah.
It's Mr. Sports Casual himself, Darren Rice. Or Darren, how do you like your rice? Fried, boiled, baked?
Do you want to know the weird thing about it? I'm a complete freak when it comes to food, and I don't even eat rice.
Amazing. That's exactly the right answer. Have you spent a lot on sneakers since we last saw you? And what's been your favorite thing to eat during lockdown down in that question?
Oh man, I'm eating so much chocolate, and I'm just eating so many bags of chips. Going to the chipper now is a novelty. Going to the chipper is just getting that Just Eat thing on the go. Whereas, and I have friends in various places who are doing tours around the town to see what chippers are open and stuff. It's amazing. That's the time we live in now. When you go on a recce to see what takeaways are open.
Chip-tastic. Right, listen. I can see the Cheshire Cat is like taking over the screen of Mr. Beedle there. So we will move on to him. Okay, the last guest on tonight's show is the daddy of UK house music as we know it. He let Dublin disco queen Kellyanne Byrne and wild garlic monkey mafia don John Carter have it in the first round. The ballistic brother himself. It's Ashley. Don't mess with my jerk sauce, Beedle. Daddy Ash, have you been eating any good jerk chicken? And can we have some of your marinade?
Yes. The marinade. One day I'm gonna make some money from that marinade. Trust me.
I mean, you could be the next Levi Roots, like of the Acid House Balearic fraternity, if you wanted to be.
I wish.
Get into that Dragon's Den, Get into that den. Get some of that dragon money behind it. 100.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll have to approach the dragon people. Give me some money.
The lizard people.
I don't know. Just give me some money.
Are we going into like conspiracy theories here, like 5G lizard people?
You mad thing.
Okay. Sorry, Rice. Sorry,
meet you, Mr. Rice. Anyway,
you too, Ashley. Big fan. Much love.
Nice one.
Spent many a night absolutely mangled to a lot of your music.
Brilliant. So, okay, we've got Rice. Are you ready there?
Always, brother. No days.
And Ashley Beedle and the Cheshire Cat in the background. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The Cheshire Hand. The hand of Joe.
It's my wife.
The missus. Okay. The Don, Mrs. Don Beedle, as I like to call her. Okay, Shakin' Stevens.
I was half tempted to put in a Shakin' Stevens question for you as well.
You know what the interesting thing about that, Chafin?
You know nothing about shaking.
Shakin' Stevens. Joe put a post up about something the other day, and Rainer Truby commented that his first gig that he ever went to see was Shakin' Stevens, and he was serious.
How did that happen?
David Hasselhoff happened in Germany, so there's no reason why Shakin' Stevens wasn't massive in Germany, bro.
He probably was doing one of the Air Force bases, wasn't he? Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Probably, Ashley. Probably.
Yeah. Green Door.
You've probably done one of the Air Force bases, Ashley, have you? Express 2.
Probably, yeah.
All right, cool, lads. Let's get cracking here.
Okay.
Right, round 2, heat number 2, Ashley Beedle versus Darren Rice. It's Acid House versus Sneaker Culture. Question number 1. Who has won more Grammys, Stevie Wonder or Frank Sinatra? Who's won more Grammys, Old Blue Eyes or Old No Eyes? Who has won more Grammys, Stevie Wonder or Frank Sinatra? That was quite politically incorrect. Who's won more Grammys, Stevie Wonder or Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra?
Okay, answers in there.
Okay, I'm going to say Stevie Wonder because he's more of a modern artist, and I just feel the Grammys are more modern time.
Yeah, you're dead right. Stevie Wonder's won 25 to Frank's 9. He's been nominated 74 times to Frank's 31.
Wow. Big one. Okay, so question number 2. What year was hugely popular dance music magazine Mixmag released in? Closest to the year wins the points.
And we had this question already.
We did have this question, and I remember the answer to it. What year was hugely popular dance music magazine Mixmag released in? Closest to the year wins.
What year did it launch? Is that what you're asking? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when you think about this, it's kind of evolved. That's the clue.
I've evolved, Arvine.
You've evolved. I've devolved.
I've devolved. Devolved, yeah.
You dissolve.
I've dissolved, yes.
Dissolved.
So we got the answers in there, Irvine.
Right, all the answers in. So the answer to this question is 1984.
1982.
Whoa.
1982, yeah. So Ashley's the closest with 1989. Darren got 1990. So
Wow.
Same
Tara
age
McCormack
as
got
me,
back
bro. 1982 thing.
I didn't know anyone was actually dancing in 1982.
What's the story behind that one, Owen?
yeah, they just launched it in 1982. It was originally the black and white format. It was launched by a dealing mailing publishing company who used to mail it out to DJs. So you couldn't buy it technically in the shops in 1982. That format didn't come for another years afterwards. But yeah, it was originally a mailing service.
I remember
like
actually
those zine things, kind of. You see, like didn't the punk scene have a massive thing in that? You know, they're like all those kind of.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
What about
Maximum speed and sniffing glue. I've done it.
Zines were how you spent your weekend, Ashley.
things are going rather bizarre in Ramsgate. Right, next question. Tupac versus Biggie was a well-known rap beef. Can you name their respective record labels during that time? Tupac versus Biggie was a well-known rap beef. Can you name their respective record labels during that time? Biggie versus Tupac. Name the labels during that period when the beef was at its largest. Who knows? Who knows? I know. Do you know? Can you hear me? Hello?
We can.
Ashley's gone mute.
No, not at all. Man.
All answers in?
Both in there, yeah.
Right, so it's Bad Boy Records and Death Row, as far as I know.
Oh,
yeah, that's it.
I got that wrong in the second half.
You got a half of one right, yeah.
Yeah.
Def Jam, did you say?
No. I was, for some weird reason. I can talk, can't I?
Yeah.
I said Interscope because Interscope, I think, were distributing Death Row, of course. Yes.
You would technically. You're going to get the points for it. Of like, there's mother companies and all that, so we won't discriminate against you in this round. So yeah, both answers there: Death Row and Bad Boy Records.
And you're wearing a nice hat as well, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's mine. I'm going through my trucker phase at the moment.
It looks like you should have a double barrel shotgun though, sitting there with that hat, you know. Okay, next question. What decade was the bass guitar invented in? What decade was the bass guitar invented in? What decade was the bass guitar invented? I think this was a previous question on one of our rounds as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember the answer.
So yeah, we got both answers in there, Irvine.
Okay, so it was the 30s and it was 1936 to be precise.
Yeah, you are correct by Paul Tudmark. So yeah, everybody got the right answer here.
Awesome. Okay, Paul Tudmark. Okay, next question, which is question number 5. 2 questions to go. Howling Wolf was a well-known singer in which genre of music? Howling Wolf was a well-known singer in which genre of music? Howling Wolf was a singer in which genre of music?
Yeah, both answers in there, Irvine.
Banging. So the answer, I think the answer to this is rhythm and blues or blues music.
Yeah, famous blues artist, had a well-known rivalry with Muddy Waters.
She's a famous blues artist.
Who's she?
Shakin' Stevens.
The Olans, the Lands, the Nolans. The hand that speaks. It's like, do you know the was the Addams Family, and they used to have this like hand that you could
The thing.
The thing is here. I mean, it's your missus, so you can't be calling her the thing. Oh, there she is. Taking over the screen. The machine. Okay, last question, number 6 of round 2 and of tonight's quiz is going to be Star Guitar by the Chemical Brothers was a popular song released in which year? Closest to the year wins. Star Guitar by the Chemical Brothers was a popular song released in which year? Closest to the year wins. I'll give you a clue. It wasn't in the 80s. The 80s. The 80s. Star Guitar by the Chemical Brothers.
Ashley Beedle on the money.
Was released in which year?
I'm done.
So yeah, what's your guess, Arvin? We got both answers in.
2002.
You are right. 2002, second single from the studio album "Come With Us" to reach number 8 in the UK charts. And Ashley got that correct answer, and Darren got it incorrect. So Ashley Beedle has just done a clean sweep of getting all 6 answers correctly and decimating the competition.
Jesus.
Congratulations, there. Well done.
Can I just say something about Star Guitar? Express were asked to remix it. And we were in the studio and we tried and we couldn't do it. And I had to ring up the Chemical Brothers, who obviously were good friends, and say, look, we can't do this remix. And they got really annoyed with us.
Had they already paid you at that stage, though?
No. We just gave it back and said, look, there's not a lot we can do.
Well, it's just a case of one of those songs that was just too good to bother remixing.
It was just like, you know.
Where do you go?
When I look back on it now, I probably could have done something. But to be honest with you, it was a perfect record. It was a perfect record.
Fair play.
Even the music video, I think, was the perfect music video.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the little elements in the video correspond with sounds in the track, isn't it?
Yeah. They're different patterns and instruments, yeah.
Awesome.
So I've got a quick question in for Ashley here from Phoenix 9999 Rising. When restrictions are lifted, will Ashley Beedle be bringing Shaking Stevens into his DJ sets?
There's a remix of Shaking Stevens coming out of you, I think.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
Disco edits.
Disco edit of Shaking Stevens. I'll have to find one, won't I? Maybe just use the first bar.
No, what you do is you sample that Christmas track of his, and then it gets played every year, and you get the money off it as well. You get there you go.
Ooh.
And I want points for that idea.
We'll talk about this afterwards.
We'll do business. But listen, Ashley, well done. Ricer, good man. Thanks for taking part. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Well done.
What are you doing for the weekend, brother? You got any for the week ahead? The weekend? The next millennium?
AstroTurf in the front. And and I've got to do a mix for Six Music. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, for Huey Morgan.
Right, I was actually talking to Ricer.
I am doing sweet fuck all this week.
He's not doing that anyway.
Sorry.
Ace of disgrace.
No plans, bro. His answer was way cooler than mine was ever.
We know. Ashley's doing Ricer. What are you doing?
I'm like literally just working from home, working in work. And that's it, man. Just watching films and TV shows. And it's like you say to people now, like, any crack the weekend or any crack? No, nobody. No. We're not all fucking superstar famous DJs doing mixes for Six Music and that. Damn, son.
Yeah, we're just out hunting the best fish and chips we can get on the streets.
Exactly, bro. Crack team of chipper hunters out there.
Exactly, Chipper Hunters, the new TV show with me and Ricer. It's coming to your screen soon on the RD2 network.
Yeah, the truth is, what I will be doing this weekend is talking conspiracy theories with Arveen. You know?
And laying
AstroTurf, yeah.
If you look over my shoulder here, they've built a 5G tower right outside my It looks like a gaswork, but I mean, it's crazy, brother. It's crazy. Yeah, that was a UFO. Crazy. Yeah. Well, listen, lads, thanks for coming on tonight. Ashley, congratulations again, sir. Brother. We'll be back on Wednesday with round 3 and 4. We've got Mathman from Mango Mathman versus Mike Cuban from the Cuban Brothers, and Damien Harris of Skint versus Marcus O'Leary, DJ. Wow. So 2 rounds, and the winner of tonight's of those 2 rounds, which go into the next round, and the winner of tonight's 2 finalists who go into the next round will be facing each other. So there you go. That wasn't complicated at all. All right, guys. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Shouts to everyone. Dara, Coy, Phoenix 999 Rising, Kay and Elif, good night. You've been watching Irish Media Network.
Irish Media Network. We entertain.